lake meditation with Shandavanaman. If it's possible, it's best to do this meditation in a lying or reclining position. However, if this isn't an option, it can be done sitting or even standing if necessary. To begin, simply pay attention to the actual sensations of contact and support as you lie here. Notice where your body is making contact with the ground, how your weight is distributed on the floor, bed, or recliner. If you're sitting, the sensations where the body is making contact with the chair or your cushion. Actually sense into your body. Feel your feet. Your legs. Hips. Lower and upper body. Arms. Your shoulders. And your head. When you're ready, bring awareness to the breath. The actual physical sensations. Feel each breath as it comes in and goes out. Let the breath be just as it is without trying to change or regulate it in any way. If you'd like, perhaps place your hand on your belly so that you can really feel the sensations of the breath. The rising on the in-breath and the falling on the out-breath. Connect with the sensations of breathing as closely as possible. Allow the breath to flow easily and naturally with its own rhythm and pace, knowing you are breathing perfectly well right now. Nothing for you to do, nowhere else to go. Allowing a sense of being complete, whole, in this very moment, just as you are. Just letting your breath be your breath. As you rest here, bring to mind the image of a lake. Just picture in your mind's eye a body of water, large or small, held in a receptive basin by the earth itself. Noting that water likes to pool in low places. It seeks its own level, asks to be held, contained. Let this image gradually come into greater focus. Even if it doesn't come as a visual image, allow the sense of this lake and feeling its presence. Just notice what comes up when you imagine a lake. It may be a real lake, or one you've seen in a picture or actually visited. Whatever embodies the concept of lake for you, your lake may be deep or shallow, blue or green, muddy or clear. With no wind, the surface will be flat, mirror-like, reflecting trees, rocks, sky, and clouds, holding everything in itself momentarily in its tranquil, still surface. Wind may arise and stir up waves, causing the reflections to distort and disappear. Sunlight may shine in the ripples and dance on the waves in a play of shimmering diamond-like sparkles. When night comes, the moon's light may dance on the lake, or if the surface is still, be reflected in the lake along with the outline of trees and shadows. Stars may be reflected in the surface. In winter, the lake may freeze over, seemingly still and solid on the surface, yet it may be teeming with movement and life below. As you rest here breathing, the image of the lake clearly established in your mind's eye, allow yourself, when you feel ready, to bring the image of the lake into your own body. Let the image of the lake and your own being merge so that they, in a sense, become one. You become a living, breathing lake. All your energies held in awareness with openness and compassion for yourself. In the same way as the lake's waters are held by the receptive and accepting basin of the earth. Breathe as the lake, feeling its body as your body. Allow your mind and your heart to be open and accepting, moment by moment, perhaps reflecting whatever comes near, or perhaps sensing a clarity all the way to the bottom. Experiencing moments of complete stillness, when both reflection and water are completely clear, and other moments perhaps when the surface is disturbed, choppy, stirred up. Reflections and depth lost for the moment. And through it all, as you lie here, simply observing the play of the various energies of your own mind and heart, the fleeting or lingering thoughts, the shifting emotions, perhaps impulses and reactions, and physical sensations, coming and going as ripples and waves, observing them and their effects, experiencing them like the wind, the waves, the light, the shadows and the reflections, the colors and smells that come and go on the lake. Certainly at times aware that your own thoughts and emotions can be intense and disturb the surface and clarity of the lake. Times when the water may be muddy and clouded. Perhaps sensing how these periods of restlessness at the surface, disruptions caused by storms of one type or another, is simply a part of your life's experience, just as it is a part of being a lake. Notice if it might be possible to not only sense the surface of your lake, but to go deeper so that you become aware of the stillness below the surface. Move toward the depths, where at most there's only the most gentle movement. Slight undulations in the midst of silence and stillness, even if the surface is choppy and ragged. Resting in that deeper stillness that is available even in the midst of the storms that may rage on the surface of the lake. And in the same way, in your meditation practice and in your daily life, sense that it may be possible to be in touch not only with the changing content and intensity of thoughts, emotions, physical sensations, situations that arise, but also aware of the vast, unwavering reservoir of depth and stillness that is awareness itself, residing below the surface of your mind. The lake can teach us this, remind us of the quiet, deeper places within ourselves. If you find this image to be of value, you may want to use it from time to time to deepen and enrich your meditation practice. You might also invite this lake image to empower you and guide your actions as you move through the unfolding of each day, carrying this vast reservoir of mindful awareness within your heart. And perhaps take a moment now to express some gratitude and appreciation to yourself for taking the time and devoting this effort to nurturing your own ability to be present with yourself. Make the space to check out from some of the busy doing that makes up so much of our days, and take a few minutes to just be. Dwell here in the stillness of this moment. Rest in silence until I tell you it's the end of your formal practice. And take a deep breath in. And a deep exhale. You can gently start to wiggle the toes and fingers, bringing some awareness to your body as you stay soft in your body. Maybe bringing the knees into your chest and rolling to your side before you press yourself up. Pausing in the fetal position for a moment. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself all the way up to a seated position, allowing the light to come back into your eyes.